he's done in my life. I'm not originally from Pigeon Forge, just so you know. I actually was born in Dexter, Missouri. Lived in St. Louis for a while. But mostly I'm from Michigan. Y'all know where that is, right? Yeah, I'm a Flint girl. So, yeah, that's where I spent most of my life. But I don't want to give the devil too much stuff here, but I'm just going to share a little bit, just to tell you where God's brought me from.
Come on.
Okay? So my first memory is of my mama hitting the floor, and and I didn't think she would get up. At the time, I was just little, you know. I fought all the time, you know, and it was kind of crazy at my house, you know. I was in the backyard, and thank you, because I'm probably I was in the backyard, and we was playing. My mama comes running out the house. So she runs out the house, gets in my dad's car, puts it in reverse, and goes, "Whoop." She backed up, and then she ran that car straight into a tree. So that's kind of what it was like growing up at my house. Now, her and my daddy, you know, they fought all the time. I remember that. And we would go, and she'd load us in the car, and we'd get in there, and we'd chase them around and find them with other women. And then she'd get out and, you know, wrestle with them a little bit. So this is how I grew up. Well, then they decided, well, they're going to get a divorce because it's, you know, better for everybody. Well, she marries another guy, and that's how we ended up in Michigan. So we ended up there, and I was 8 years old, and he was not a nice man. I'm going to clean it up just a little bit for the kids. So you know, you guys know, because you're women, you've heard some stories, I'm sure. And so that's, you know, this is my life, you know. And so I didn't really go to church. But my mama sent me on the bus one time, and I figured it was because they needed a babysitter. And I was sitting on the pew there, and it was one of them hellfire and brimstone churches. You guys know those? Yeah. You're going to hell. Well, I invited my mama that morning, so I figured, well, that's pretty sure bet. That's where I'm going. I didn't really know what it was, but it didn't sound that good. Didn't sound that good. So I thought, well, okay, you know. And then at 15, I tried to commit suicide. And I was pretty serious about it because I really didn't know, you know, that there was any good in the world. And so I tried to commit suicide. I took a whole bottle of pills that day. And then I heard a voice. That's the first time. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I heard a voice that called my name. Oh, yeah. And it scared me. It like shook me. You know what I mean? Shook me inside, and I really didn't know what it meant. You know. And then I hooked up with this one guy, and you know, I thought I loved him or whatever. Well, he slipped me something, and 15 of his friends